Stevos, and welcome along to weekly vlog number 227. It is Monday morning, Monday the 6th of January 2025, and I have just wrapped up the weekly vlog 226. So this is kind of a continuation really on the weekly vlog that I've just wrapped up, which was vlog 226. It is just gone midnight, by the way, on this Monday morning, and as mentioned, I woke up at around about 10:30, nearly 11 o'clock, and I ended up taking a very, very long nap last night, so therefore I've not actually had anything for dinner yet. I'm probably going to stay up for a couple of hours. My sleeping is going to be all over the place now that I've had a very long deep nap. So yeah, so I'm going to have some dinner. I'll show you guys what I've got for dinner this evening, this morning, early part of this morning, in just a few moments. Just about to watch yesterday's episode of Andex Limitless Win, a new series that's on ITV at the moment, which I enjoy watching this time of the year. So I'm going to watch that on ITVX. Meanwhile, for dinner tonight, this is what I've got. I've got a chicken korma with some special fried rice by Ben's Original, formerly known as Uncle Ben's. And last night as well, I fancied having a Thatcher's cider whilst I had a video call with my friend Kieran on Skype, which never happened, by the way, the Skype call. I'll tell you why in just a second. So I thought alongside my dinner, I'm going to have this Thatcher's Haze cloudy apple cider alongside my chicken korma for dinner tonight. Obviously, my Skype call with Kieran never took place last night because obviously I end up sleeping the evening away. So he did message me and say, I hope you're okay and I hope nothing bad has happened to you, which I'm glad he's quite concerned about me and stuff, you know. But honestly, I was fine. It was just the fact that obviously I fell asleep and slept a lot longer than what I was hoping for. So there we go, there is that. Hence why I'm having dinner at like gone midnight, and I'm having a cider at gone midnight and stuff like that. So I'm going to have a Skype call with Kieran a little bit later on tomorrow night / tonight, if that makes sense. Gonna watch yesterday's episode of The Masked Singer UK on ITVX. Just about to take my nighttime medication with my flask of tea. Just got into my pyjamas, heading off to bed now, as it's just gone 2:30 in the morning on this Monday morning. So I'll bid you all good night for now, and I'll speak to you guys again in the next scene of the weekly vlog, which will still be Monday, but a little bit later on Monday. And just like that, it's daylight out there. I've just opened my curtains. It's just coming up to 10 to 9. I've just woken up on this Monday morning, by the way. Just opened my curtains straight away, found lots of school kids walking along the footpath just across the road from me, because schools have now gone back after the Christmas and New Year period. So I'm sure everything now is pretty much getting back to normal in a way after the Christmas and New Year period. It's always a weird time, Christmas and New Year, because obviously everything just gets thrown out the window, you know, and stuff like that. It's just a bit of a weird time, isn't it? So it's nice for things like schools and people at work and stuff like that to go back to reality, to normal and stuff like that. Whereas me, on the other hand, I've got this week off, which is bizarre, isn't it, really? Kids have gone back, I'm off work for a week. Very bizarre. Anyway, Monday morning though, and I have just woken up after going to bed at silly o'clock in the morning, and now I'm just about to get dressed on this Monday morning. Just made myself a flask of tea, and this is my breakfast this morning. I have got some chocolatey squares cereal for breakfast. Just done the washing up from dinner last night and from breakfast this morning. Now just about to dry up and put away the stuff that's on the draining board. Just about to give the turtles their turtle food. Just about to give the fish their fish food right here. And also the bottom feeding fish, I'm about to give them some of these catfish pellets as well. To 11 on this Monday morning. Just about to take my morning medication with my flask of tea. Just given Monty some cat food and some cat milk. And I have also just given Simba some dog food and topped up Monty and Simba's water bowl with some fresh water water as well. It is Monday afternoon. It's just coming up to midday now, pretty much. I've just had a phone call with a friend of mine, Maxine, by the way. Had a phone call with her. She was just getting ready to go out for the day. She was heading off into the town centre where she lives. She was saying to me, actually, do I recall when was it last year that I met up with her for the first time in 20 odd years? And I do recall the date, actually. I do remember the date very, very well, you know, given the fact that it happened a year ago. But we met up for the first time on February 3rd, 2024, and I've had a look at the date of that, which happens to fall on a Monday, which obviously is when I'm not at work, and she's going to see if she can book the day off work, and she's going to see or arrange to try and meet up with me at some point around that date, around February 3rd. That way, it's our 1 year since we first met, for after 20 years and stuff. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. So I will try and vlog it. I'll vlog as much of it as I possibly can. Whenever we do meet up, we have spoken a couple of times in the last week or so about meeting up. Obviously I'm going through a lot at the moment, and she's not obviously pressurizing me into meeting her and stuff, you know, because she's fully aware of what's going on and stuff in my life at the moment. But it will be nice though, when we do get the chance to meet up and stuff. It has been a while since we last met each other and stuff, so I definitely am looking forward to meeting up with Maxine when we can meet again soon. But yeah, it was lovely though to have a little bit of a catch up with her earlier today, and just see how she's getting on, and just have a bit of a catch up and a little bit of a laugh, really. Catch up with today's episode of EastEnders on BBC iPlayer on my iPad, and I'm also going to have a shave as well on this Monday afternoon. Today I've got a pate sandwich with a mince pie. It is Monday night, and I have not long got back from seeing my mum. Didn't really speak much to my mum today because she was very, very sleepy and stuff like that, so which is understandable. But I did stay there though for a couple of hours just in case she did wake up and, you know, wanted to have a couple of conversations with me, etc. But that wasn't the case, unfortunately. So what I'm going to do is tomorrow, I was originally going to go and see her tomorrow, but what I am going to do is I'm going to give her a phone call tomorrow, and then maybe try and meet up with her or try and see her a little bit later on this week. Hopefully she might be a little bit more awake and stuff like that. So but yeah, we'll see what happens. Anyway, so I've not long got back from seeing my mum, and now on this Monday night I am just about to catch up with today's episode of Coronation Street over on ITVX on my Samsung Galaxy Tab S7 Plus device. I totally forgot to take my vlogging camera upstairs, but it is Monday night. It's just coming up to 10:15 on this Monday night, by the way. I'm just about to bring Simba in. Hello, Simba. There we go. I'm going to lock this back door now for the rest of tonight. And I'm going to leave Monty out there. He's laying in his bed. Turn that light out. There we go. And now I'm in complete darkness. Lovely. I forgot to take my vlogging camera upstairs because I was going to vlog to let you guys know and say that me and my friend Kieran were going to have a Skype call tonight, and we did, by the way. We did have a Skype call tonight for a little bit, which was lovely. Got to speak to him for about an hour. I was originally going to see if I could meet up with him on Thursday this week, but he said because it looks like the weather's going to be pretty bad, I think there's forecasted to be snow or something towards the end of this week. We'll see what happens. He did say that he'd rather meet next week when the weather might be a little bit better. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to meet up next week. So I may vlog with him next Thursday when I do see him. So we'll see what happens. In the meantime though, back to now. Hello, Simba. Hello, there he is. Look at him. Look at him. Hello. You're right. You're right. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you're not getting away with that, boy. Anyway, I'm going to sit that back up there where that belongs. So yeah, back to today though. I have just got off video call with him, by the way. Not long got off video call with him. I am going to have some chocolate coins, which I got reduced the other day. No, Simba, this isn't for you, boy. I got this reduced the other day, by the way. So I'm going to have some of those. And also as well, I've got these mince pies as well, by the way, pack of 4 mince pies, which are from the bakery at Asda. They've got a best before date of the 10th of January. Today is the 6th of January, so they're still fine to eat. I'm surprised the date has lasted that long, because I've had them upstairs in my room for the last couple of weeks. So anyway, but I am going to eat those as well. I just don't fancy doing anything for dinner tonight, to be honest with you. Yes, I am a little bit hungry, but I just feel as though it's just getting later and later, and I just cannot, at this point, be bothered to cook anything. So, yeah, so that's why I'm going to have those mince pies and some chocolate coins just for a random little dinner for tonight. So there we go. And I'm probably going to watch something on my tablet as well, my Samsung Galaxy tablet as well, on this Monday evening. Good morning, everybody. It is 7:10 on this Tuesday morning, and I'm not at work because I've got a week off. I've got a week off work this week, so therefore I am not at work, obviously. But it is just gone 7:10. I have spent the night sleeping on, well, my mum's armchair slash this settee that I'm sitting on right now. So there was that. But don't worry though, I had Simba with me. Simba kept me nice and warm throughout last night. So there we go. Although there is a bit of a consequence, so I forgot to take my medication last night, and I've still got half a can of Thatcher's cider, which I started drinking last night when I was on video call with my friend Kieran on Skype. So there is that as well. Anyway, it is Tuesday morning. I've not long woken up. I've caught up on today's episode of EastEnders over on BBC iPlayer. And now I'm just about to... I've just put Simba and Monty outside as well in the back garden so that they can go out. Monty can stretch his legs and have a little wander around the neighbourhood, I guess. And Simba, he can stretch his legs and go and do his business out in the back garden as well. So right now though, on this Tuesday morning, I'm just about to have some breakfast. Before I do have breakfast this morning, I've just made myself my first flask of tea of the day. Just given the fish their fish food, and the bottom feeding fish their catfish pellets as well. Just put some fresh water in Monty and Simba's water bowl, given Simba some dog food, and given some Monty some cat food and some cat milk on this Tuesday morning. I am upstairs in the bathroom at the moment, as I am just about to have a shower and get dressed on this Tuesday morning. Just given the rabbits some rabbit food in their hutch, and I've also done them a salad bowl, which consists of some baby gem lettuce and some carrots as well, which I'm about to put in their hutch in the back garden now on this Tuesday morning. For breakfast today on this Tuesday morning, I've got chocolatey squares cereal. I have got a bottle of spray here, which I'm going to use, and I've also got some kitchen towel as well. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to wipe around the cupboard fronts here. Obviously I'm going to wipe around here as well, wipe those cupboard fronts here, and just wipe down all the sides as well, get rid of all the crumbs. Once I've done that, I'm then going to do the washing up, drying up, and putting away of stuff that I've had out yesterday slash this morning. So I forgot to take my medication last night before I went to sleep, but I'm going to take it right now with my flask of tea on this Tuesday morning. It is Tuesday afternoon, just coming up to 10 to 4 right now, by the way. Not long got back from seeing my mum. Not going to lie, I have had some bad news, to be honest, about my mum today, really, that my sister informed me of when I saw my mum, because my sister was there as well. Obviously, understandably, it has upset me. It has caused me to break down and cry in my sister's arms, but I'm really appreciative that, you know, she was there supporting me, and at the end of the day, she is right that, you know, I'm not alone in this, you know, what I'm going through right now. You know, we're both going through this together, so we will stick together, which, you know, I really do appreciate my sister's support. And then obviously, you know, we went in, saw my mum for a little bit, and then my sister dropped me off at a bus stop, because my sister was going to go back to hers and have a bit of a rest, because she's not been sleeping too great lately. So yeah, so obviously I caught the bus, came back home. Not going to lie, I was in floods of tears by the time I got back home. You know, I completely broke down, to be honest, because what I'm going through at the moment, I don't want to wish it on anyone. I really, really don't. Not even my worst enemy. You know, honestly, it is tough what I am going through. But listen, I'm still going to carry on with these vlogs, video diary things, okay, for the time being. I think for the time being, because it helps me to focus on doing something that I enjoy doing, you know, and that's the other thing as well, is I've got to think of myself, and I've got to think of trying to keep my mind active and occupied, and, you know, and stuff like that. So there we go, okay. Listen, I've just made some lunch, by the way, so I know it's 10 to 4, but I'm still gonna have some lunch, okay. So I'll show you my lunch. This is my lunch today. I have got a peanut butter sandwich, by the way. I have also got a mince pie, and I've also got a packet of crisps, which are Golden Wonder fully loaded roast chicken flavoured. Fully flavoured roast chicken flavoured. So there we go. So that, my friends, is what I have got for my lunch today on this Tuesday afternoon. Tuesday evening, just got back from seeing my support worker. Had a fun session with my support worker and one of his clients. Went off to Wetherspoons. I had a mocha at Wetherspoons, which was the first time I had a mocha at Wetherspoons in a very, very long time. But I was shocked at the price though, £1.29, which ain't bad, to be honest. It was on sale as well, because obviously it's January sales, and obviously pubs like Wetherspoons, they do sales in January to try and get people to go out into the pub and stuff like that, and obviously, you know, try and drum up business during January when people haven't got a lot of money, especially after spending a lot of money over the Christmas and New Year period. But anyway, had two mochas at Wetherspoons. Me, my support worker, and his client went for a little walk, little stroll down to the arcades at the pier, Bournemouth Pier, but they were closed. And then we went off to Harry Ramsden's Fish and Chips, which is on Bournemouth Beach. First time I've had a Harry Ramsden's Fish and Chips in a very, very long time. I have got a bit of vlogging footage of those fish and chips in question, which are right here. Had a battered sausage with some regular chips, by the way. They were regular chips, alongside some mushy peas, and I also had some battered onion rings, which I didn't vlog, by the way. But the battered onion rings, they were absolutely delicious. The battered sausage, absolutely delicious. The chips, very crunchy, very delicious as well. We were going to eat them inside, but it was 6 p.m. and they were closing at 6 p.m. So we couldn't sit in to eat our chips, or fish and chips. So we had to sit outside near the pier. And we ate them just on this bench. So yeah, so there we go. I saved my mushy peas because I got really full up. Honestly, it was quite a big... I'll tell you what, for a regular size portion of chips, it looked like a large portion of chips, not going to lie. So, but you know what? I'm not complaining though. Not complaining about that at all. And then my support worker has just dropped his client off where he needed to be dropped off, and he's just dropped me back here at my house as well. So I've locked the front door and all of that. I've closed up for the night pretty much. The bin doesn't need to go out tonight. It needs to go out tomorrow night this week. Usually our bin collection is like on a Wednesday, but obviously the bin men are still trying to get back to normal routine after Christmas and New Year. So this week the bin is going to be collected on Thursday. And then it'll be back to normal from next week, so I'll be putting the bin out on a Tuesday night rather than a Wednesday or a Thursday night like I have been for the last couple of weeks. So yeah, so I've had a great time with my support worker today. I am going to be seeing him again tomorrow for a couple of hours, and then I'm seeing him again on Friday for another couple of hours as well, so I'm looking forward to that. But anyway, I have now got back home from seeing my support worker, and I'm going to chill out. So I'm just about to have a shave on this Tuesday night. I have also got a Thatcher's Haze Cloudy Apple Cider as well. There we go, in all its glory. And meanwhile, over on YouTube, I am just about to watch this Off the Hook video, which is Daz and Will fix Kay's cooking and try to make it taste good. I'm going to watch that for the next 35 minutes over on YouTube on my Samsung Galaxy Tab S7 Plus device. Guys, Wednesday morning, 9:30, by the way. Just gone 9:30 actually, should I say. Good morning, everyone. I've made a terrible, terrible, terrible mistake. So I've been following for a while Daz Games and Off the Hook, and you know, and they've kind of reacted, and they've been doing cooking with different TikTokers. You know, last night I just thought to myself, you know what, I'm going to look at Candy's cooking, and just on TikTok. Just have a look on TikTok and have a look at her cooking. Last thing she posted was like last night, was a few hours ago. Still been doing cooking. Terrible, terrible cooking, by the way. It makes you want to, I mean, no joke. I mean, it kind of stresses me out a little bit, you know. It was a terrible mistake that I made, because now she's appearing on my For You page on TikTok. Like, and it kind of infuriates me. But that's not the only thing, though. So I'm there scrolling through my FYP on TikTok. There's a couple of creators that, you know, I've hearted their content and commented on their content and stuff like that this morning. And now I've just come across another person who clearly can't cook, cannot cook. You know, now don't get me wrong, okay? I'm not a 5-star Michelin chef. Don't get me wrong. I'm not, okay? I mean, I kind of want to bring back my cooking videos. Actually, I feel as though we should do that. You know, 2025 is going to be the year that I bring back Steve's cooking. I think, because in all seriousness, I mean, this is on my path to independency and all of that stuff. You know, I want to show you guys some meals that I can do, that I can actually kind of prove that, you know, I can cook some decent meals. Anyway, so not only have I come across Candy's cooking, a terrible cook by the way, she's no joke used disinfectant to cook her eggs. I don't know if it's actually disinfectant, but it looked like disinfectant in a bottle. Don't cook eggs with disinfectant. Don't cook anything with disinfectant, okay? You do that, you die, okay? Like, no joke, you die. Anyway, I have now come across someone else cooking Kate. Now this must have been over Christmas, not going to lie. This one was over Christmas. I've got a bit of a runny nose this morning. Just making sure it wasn't a nosebleed. But cooking with Kate. Now this one seemingly was uploaded probably around about December time last year, you know, just before Christmas. She decided to make her tired husband Andrew a special Christmas English breakfast, the Kate's way. This definitely is the Kate's way, by the way. So what I'm going to do is I started watching it. Hold on. I started watching it, and I thought I would show you what it looks like. So let's take a look. Already, this does not look great. Already. That's baked beans. Look at the amount of salt. Pigs in blankets and eggs. The salt and the pepper and the beans. Why is the beans frozen? Who freezes beans? This is not normal. This is not normal. Come on. That don't look cooked. That looks grim. Absolutely grim. And more. Oh, Jesus Christ. Guys, I'm telling you now, don't cook with that amount of salt, don't cook with that amount of pepper, and don't serve up your meals and then put even more salt and pepper onto the meal, because honestly, right there, I mean, you're going to have like a heart attack. You're going to go into cardiac arrest with the amount of salt. Oh, gee, you know what, right? You might as well literally just got table salt, like a big bottle of table salt. You might as well have just poured it all over the plate and that's it, you know? Don't worry about the beans, don't worry about the egg, and don't worry about them pigs in blankets. No, no, no. Just have a whole big bottle of table salt, a whole big bottle of pepper. It's fine, there we go, that's your meal. Oh, honestly, if I ever, and I mean this, okay, if I ever one day get married to a woman, right, and I do an 8-hour shift somewhere at a job, and I came home to find my wife had cooked me this meal, like with the amount of salt intake, the amount of pepper intake, oh Christ, I'd be I'd be heading straight for them divorce papers straight away. I'm not going to lie. That is the honest truth, okay? Like, I just couldn't, okay? Honestly, guys, I think 2025, I should bring back Steve's cooking. I know how much of you guys still request it to this day, okay? At the end of the day, I mean, I am doing a lot of cooking for myself now. It's not really down to my mum anymore. It is more down to me. So why don't I'm not going to do cooking like, you know, I don't know, let's say, for example, cooking in an air fryer or cooking in an oven. No, because that's cheating. But there'll be a couple of bits and pieces that we cook in an oven. But I'm going to say, like, fresh foods, for example. So things with mince, things with sausages, things with veg, you know, things with peppers and stuff like that. You know, I'm thinking of maybe doing some cooking with some of those ingredients, you know, and I'll do videos on them. Actually, there's actually a couple of things that I saw from Off the Hook yesterday where they fixed Candy's cooking, and they went back, they did 2 recipes of Candy's cooking, which she did horribly wrong, by the way. And I'll tell you what, the way how theirs looks, chef's kiss. It looked absolutely amazing. So I'm thinking at some point I'm going to follow their recipe, okay? Because they do it. They follow the TikTokers' recipes when they do Off the Hook, when they do their cooking. So you know what? I am going to do their formula of how they do it, okay? And we'll have a look and we'll see. We will see how things turn out. I mean, I will tag them as well in the video, okay? I'll tag them in the video so they can see it for themselves, see how mine looks compared to theirs. Maybe mine might be a little bit more burnt, but we'll see. All right, look, I'm not, you know, like I say, I'm not going to be too negative, too harsh on myself at the moment, but yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens. This is what I've got for my breakfast this morning. I have got a bowl of chocolatey squares cereal. So I'm outside at the moment. I am off to see my support worker at the gym. I'm not going to the gym, don't worry. I've not signed up to the gym. He has had a gym session and he's decided that I will meet him at the gym at Mallard Road. So that's where I'm heading off to. And then I'm going to have a session with my support worker for the next 2 hours. Wednesday night, just gone 9 PM by the way. Went out today, went and saw my support worker. Actually, I think that was the last thing I vlogged actually. Was me talking about my support worker, going out and meeting him. Yeah, I met up with him. Went to Halfords, got his headlight changed. So I saw the mechanic and how he fixed on some new headlights for a car. So there we go. So, although I wouldn't trust me anytime soon. If you need your headlights fixed, guys, don't call me, okay? Because I might mess it up. Some car models are different to others, etc. You know, so I'm not trained in how to change headlights on a car, okay? So don't contact me anytime soon for that. And then I came back here. Originally today I was not going to go and see my mum, but my sister called me up and she was crying, admittedly, and yeah, so I quickly got my shoes on, ran straight up the road, and caught the nearest bus that I could get, really. The closest bus, the first bus that came to the bus stop. I got on that bus and I travelled all the way to where my mum is right now. And I've been up there since... What time did I get up there at? I'm gonna say it was around about 4:30-ish. 4:30, I'm gonna say. So yeah, so I've been up there since then. Emotions are running high at the moment, I'm gonna admit. Emotions really are running high at the moment, so, you know, we're just taking things day by day at the moment, really. And yeah, that's all that I can really say, to be honest. So I have just got back. I've just put Monty and Simba outside in the back garden. It's bloody freezing today. Oh, and we've had some snow as well today here. It didn't set though. No, it was heavy snowfall while I was on the bus travelling to go and see my mum, but it didn't set. Didn't set. The ground was too wet. So yeah, yeah. I've just put Monty and Simba outside in the back garden. I've just emptied the bin and put the normal waste bin outside the garden, outside the front garden, ready to be collected tomorrow morning. And I am now just about to make something for myself to eat, which I will show you guys in just a few moments. Oh, actually, before I do, speaking of my support worker earlier, I did meet up with him, went to Halfords, and then straight after that we went off to Wetherspoons, Moon in the Square in Bournemouth, and we went and had, well, I had a curry, but it wasn't a KATSU curry though, which is what I normally go for when I'm at Wetherspoons. This was a spicy king prawn KATSU curry, I think it was, but I tell you what, absolutely delicious. Battered king prawns, god tier. Rice, lovely. The chilies, hot. The sauce, as always, lovely sauce. So yeah, I enjoyed it. Anyway, is it something I'd go for again? Probably, yeah. So anyway, so there we go. So, and obviously I did get some video footage of it as well, which you guys have just seen, and I did also have an onion bhaji, 2 onion bhajis and a vegetable samosa to go alongside it as well. So anyway, back to now though, and I'm just about to make myself something to eat because I haven't eaten anything since around about 12:30. This afternoon, and it's now coming up to 9:10, so nearly gone 9 hours without food. So I am a bit hungry, not gonna lie. So I'm gonna have something to eat now. I'll show you guys what I've got for my dinner. It's gonna be very simple, very easy, and it's not gonna be oven based, air fryer based, or freshly cooked, not gonna lie. But it's too late to do cooking anyway. So I'll show you guys what I've got for my dinner in just a few moments. This is what I've got for my dinner tonight. It's a peanut butter sandwich with a mince pie, and I've also got some Golden Wonder fully flavoured roast chicken crisps as well. That is going to be my dinner for this evening. Morning everyone, it is Thursday morning, lovely day out there if you can't tell by the sun shining on my face on this Thursday morning. Woke up this morning at 7:45, 8 o'clock-ish, had a phone call with my sister. She gave me a little bit of an update on how my mum's doing and stuff. I'm just waiting for my sister's partner to come and pick me up, which he should be here in a few moments. I have also had some breakfast, had some chocolatey squares cereal for breakfast this morning, did the washing up, drying up and putting away as well, and done the rabbits a salad bowl which consisted of carrots and lettuce, and stuck that in their hutch along with their rabbit food pellets. I topped up Monty's food Tupperware as well with some more food, and I've gave Monty some food, some cat food, some cat milk, and gave Simba some dog food as well, and topped up Monty and Simba's water bowl with some more water. And then after that I've fed the fish as well, so the fish have all been fed as well. So all the animals have pretty much been fed today, so there we go. So I fed the zoo. Okay, I have fed the zoo. So yeah, at the moment I am just currently waiting at the moment for my sister's partner to come and pick me up. He should be here anytime between now and 11 AM. It's currently 10:30 at the time of recording this part of the weekly vlog on this Thursday morning. So yeah, I'm just waiting for him at the moment to come and pick me up, and then I'm heading off to go and see my mum for a little bit. It is Thursday night, by the way. I don't know why this seat's a bit uncomfortable to sit on at the moment. There we go, might be a little bit better. Thursday night, and I have not long got back from seeing my mum with my sister and my sister's partner, and now I'm just about to have my Thursday night Skype call at 8:20 on this Thursday night, by the way, with a Thatcher's Haze cloudy apple cider. I'm going to have my Skype call, my usual Skype call, Thursday night Skype call with my friend Kieran over on Skype on my iMac. Good morning everybody, welcome to Friday's part of the weekly vlog, by the way. It is Friday morning, not long woken up, by the way. What is the time, by the way? What is the time? 8:52. Okay, that's fine. I've got not long to go until I need to get my stuff ready, make sure everything's ready to go and take with me to my sister's, because this weekend I am going to be staying with my sister, because I've decided that, you know, obviously I've been at home on my own pretty much all week this week, and I just need that little bit of human company. Don't get me wrong, I love talking to you guys through my vlogging camera, don't get me wrong, but you know what, it does make me go a little bit stir crazy that I've got nobody else here to talk to. So there we go, I'm just going to tip this little tiny bit of cider that was left from last night down the sink. Do you want to know something actually? Here's a funny thing. If I open up this, right, I've just put the cider can from last night in the bin. Let me just show you the recycling bin very, very quick. Look at that, half of it, there's a Coke bottle, there's a couple of Coke bottles, but half of this that's in there is actually cans of cider, which I've been drinking over the last couple of nights. That honestly does look like somebody has literally raided the alcohol cupboard or something and just gone to town with it, shall we say. Anyway, I have put Simba outside. Simba did sleep upstairs with me last night, by the way, but he was a little bit naughty because he did a little bit of a naughty number 2 this morning just by my bedroom door, which I wasn't happy about, but I picked it up anyway. He's outside with Monty Cat as well. I'm going to give the fish their fish food, give Simba his dog food, give Monty his cat food. I also need to clean the rabbits out as well, so I hope I've got time to do that. But yeah, I'm going to do that now. I'm going to sort the rabbits out in a little bit because it's too cold to just go out there in my pyjamas, which is what I'm currently in at the moment. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to feed the animals that are indoors, including Monty and Simba. Then I'm going to go up, have a shower and get dressed. I might also, if I've got time, have a bit of a shave, if I've got time that is. I think my sister's partner is picking me up around about 10:30 this morning. Actually, that reminds me, I need to go and message my support worker and see if he can meet me at a specific location. So let me go and do that now. Ooh. Yeah, so I need to do that, honestly. And once I've done that, I'll continue doing some vlogging. But I've just spent last 15-20 minutes watching somebody do a TikTok live as well, which was good. Gave them loads of hearts on TikTok. Actually, I think when I joined their live, they had like 1.1k hearts. And obviously I just kept tapping the screen like crazy. And then by the time I think their live finished, I think they had like 4.5k, 4.6k hearts. So I don't know what that does, but there we go. Anyway, so I am going to get some bits and pieces done. I'll be back vlogging in just a few moments in this weekly vlog.